Well, hell, here we are again in the Cambria Arena. This time we'll be going through the individual tournament runs. On that note, I will not be doing the individual runs for everyone, because other than my core 4 here, everyone else is woefully underleveled and will take forever to level up enough to handle this. For those curious, the prize you would get for doing the run for everyone is an accessory that gives you plus 500 HP and plus 8 to strength, which is not a bad item. Slank would love to have it. However, that's a lot of time that I don't have. And then, what else? The reason why I'm also not really going for it, even though I've been mostly 100%ing everything, is that way back in Chapter 2, I didn't do the Cambria Arena tournament there. So, missed out on that item. And that was the Champion Sword number 1, because if you note, the sword Mardek is now wielding is the Champion Sword number 2. That sword also gives plus 30% damage, although at the time Mardek probably didn't have much RP to wield that skill, but, you know, he has it. He would have had it. And it was a stronger sword than even the Keyblade that he would get from the, Locksmith Zombie? Keymaster Zombie? Whatever his name was, way back in the Sun Temple. That sword would serve him pretty much until, I guess, the scimitar, like the Aeroplan scimitar. Anyway, here, Mardek's gonna go first. And this should be a blast. Mardek's our highest level guy. He's got the best equipment, and he's got the main character status, you know. He can't lose. Literally can't lose. Can I just slash these guys? Yeah, I can just slash them, whatever. Also, Mardek can heal. That's another big thing. Beyond just draining HP. Because that's a big thing. These are not just one-on-one fights against largely inferior opponents. This is a gauntlet of inferior opponents. So it's not enough to just be strong, you also have to be durable. And also of note, the background music, I was going to say backing, but I mean I guess it's still appropriate. And our first opponent to live an attack, the black guy, he's gone anyway. The backing musics are the character's personal themes that you may or may not hear elsewhere. And it's a dreamfish, put us to sleep, and is now just slapping us for not a lot of damage. Please stop. Please stop. Mardek, can you wake up? Mardek. Thank you. Goodness. Stupid fish. Now, if you didn't have the Champion Sword, that fight could actually be kind of annoying, since it only takes 20% damage from your elemental slashes, and is completely resistant to physical. And this is kind of reminiscent of the early days, back when we were a wee child. Mardek, the great hero. He's cutting down monsters left and right, and now he's doing it as an adult. Oh, it's a griffin. Our favorite monster in the chest. We're gonna fire it, and it's gonna go down easy. Yep. Bunch of elementals. Well, let's chop them down. One by one by one. Buy one, buy one. Buy one and get one free. Round 9 is against our old friend Molester. Molester's here to do something unsavory, I'm sure. And a nice critical puts him in his place. Goodbye. And finally, round 10 against a trio of monsters. Huh. You'd figure Molester would be like the big end boss. But no, it's just a bunch of monsters. I mean, whatever. Fine. And down they go. And we get the... If I can bring up my inventory, the M Charm. This will be true for basically every character. You get an accessory that is unique to each character. For Mardek's, it's +3 to Strength, +3 to Spirit, resistance to Light and Dark, and also lets him access his Remove Evil skill, which is like Remove Taint, but what if it affected like everything? Yeah. Also +4 to the defense stats. It's a very nice item. Very nice. Alright, so now we're going to move on to Slank. I'm going to slide him some items, just in case he needs them. Because you never know if he... I can do earth damage. You never know if he needs... stuff. Haste potion? Nah. Alright, that should be good enough. He should be fine. And here we go. Round 1 against an Eye Orb. And down it goes. Kicking things off well. Round 2 against a Purple Mantid. Now the problem that some of these slower characters have is that your opponent's probably going to hit you first. You don't really want that. He can get hurt by Earth, right? Yeah, of course. He'd live by 5? Are you kidding? That's literally the random chance. Because your attacks kind of waver, I think it's a 10% swing. So, he just got lucky. He got lucky he lived. An apparition. And I'm blind. Well, it's got a lot of defense anyway, so I was probably just going to breathe on him. Yeah, just breathe on him. Big fire stream. Ooh, he lived. Well, that's unfortunate. Spectral touch. That's my strength you're talking about. And down he goes. I am blind. That's unfortunate. And we enter round 4 blind against a bunch of ratbats. Yikes. And we're poisoned. Good. Whatever. Fire stream. And down they go. Just like that. Just like that. Helps to have an AoE attack sometimes, you know. Round 5. Black Eye. The Black Eye is weak to Earth, Light. So we're going for Earth damage here. I don't care if I'm blind. I'm gonna hit you anyway. Because I'm Slank or something, huh? Oh, well. Maybe not. Okay. Alright, maybe I should take care of my blindness. Fine. I mean, most status effects wear off with time. So I could have just waited a little bit. But that's a lot of potential time wasted. And Slank's got no time for idle chit-chat. Round 6. A Happy Johnny. Now Happy Johnnies have a high evasion rate, so we breathe on him, and he falls over. Round 7. Leaf Stingers. Basically all they can do is poison. And what does Slank care about poison? We're gonna breathe on him. Okay. Round 8. Happy Johnny and a couple Furious Eyes. Now here's a tricky thing, as we get berserked here. Is that the Furious Eyes are absorb fire, the Johnny absorbs earth. So if you're berserk like this, you can't breathe on the Johnnies, right? So what you have to do is just not action command, which will not activate the soul strike, which will still hit them with the axe's element, which is fire. Yeah, because you can't use your fire breath if you're berserk, and you're not going to be not berserk unless you took precautions beforehand and have an item that prevents berserk, but I don't think there is one actually. Round 9 against a golem. Well, you know, fire does like 300 to them. Can't hit him with air, can't hit him with astral. Astral? Ether. Well, it would appear this is why I gave my guy items. Liquid lightning. That's 1800 right there. We could also chip away at him with our axe, but again, throw lightning at him. Down to 500 left. And we're just gonna breathe on him. Nice. The big breathing knocks him down. 800 damage. Ooh. And round 10, boss fight against Trilobite Warrior. I'm still poisoned from many moons ago, but this should be no problem. A humongous critical hit for the sweet, sweet victory. And with that, Slank hits level 40. So let's just go over to Slank, slap that drain HP on, and he gets, as I get over to it, Dragon Charm, which gives him +3 strength and vitality, in addition to the resistances. See, the thing is about the resistances from these items is that they are the character's attribute. That goes, like, their natural resistance, so Slank, right, Earth attribute, he's already resistant by 20%. The accessory will now make him... There's no point. I was going to cure his poison. Legion gets the items. And then the other resistance negates their weakness. So Slank would be weak to air, but the Dragon Charm makes that a 0%. 0% damage change, I guess. It's an awkward way of putting it, I guess, but... Legion has access to all the elements. Here you go. Here you go. And you can do that later. Okay. On to Gloria. The soothing sounds of Gloria. And she fights an elemental. Now, basically, Gloria's not going to have a challenge until, I think, round 9, if I recall. I know some things, not everything about these things. Because I've done Gloria's in my past life. I've done Slanks, Mardek, Elwyen. Don't have Elwyen this time. I don't think I did Legions. So that'll be interesting. Dark Elemental. Don't have Light, but it still takes elemental damage, so whatever. There is no air elemental, is there? Is there? Because we haven't been in the air temple, so I don't think so. I don't think so. And certainly no light elementals. So after those series of one-on-one fights against elementals, here they are, all together. No, it's 2 fire elementals. You're crazy if you thought you were fighting multiple elementals at once. I mean, how would you AoE kill them, huh? And round 6, a bunch of lizards. Good thing spells don't care about being blind, I guess. Skelezard breath blinds you. Wow. What's better? Killing off the 2 Magmazards or dealing with the 1 Skelezard? Skelezard's stronger, but I'm gonna take the 2 guys out at once. Because you know how Gloria rolls. And the minus spirit hurts Skelezard's breath attack, so you know, it's not just win-wins all around. Plus Gloria has her own healing from hitting people with spells, so Gloria's got an easy time here too. Just like Mardek. Slank, the only tricky part was that whole, like, Happy Johnny Furious Eyes thing. Like, if you don't have his fire axe, then you're in trouble. I was thinking about conserving mana, then I realized it doesn't matter. And Gloria also has her Earth Heal. Wow, Gloria is really set up. Oh, we have multiple elementals! What am I supposed to do? Wait. How's I gonna water all of them? Because I know not all of them resist everything. So fire can also... Okay, fire can really only be water. Earth can be hit by fire. And water can be hit by air. So we'll twist them. And the resistance was too much. Water elemental lived. Alright. Whatever. Fine by me. And a good miss. Okay. Alright, I used Twister on him again. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter. Okay. If I recall, this could be the hardest challenge of the world. Round 9. It's the Meraeador. Okay. That was fine. The Meraeador looks like a witch doctor, but what if he was palette swapped? He has both bangles on. Weak to a little bit to air. Just a little bit. And then resists water, earth, absorbs ether. He's a tough customer. High resistances. He's not going down in one hit. Yep, nope. And he can summon the spirits. A bunch of yellow souls that will proceed to lightning my butt. Okay. Well, Twister finishes off the Meraeador, which leaves the souls. These yellow souls. And they will all die to a wildfire. This is the hardest part because Gloria, of course, is naturally weak to air, and the yellow souls, of course, attack with air element. So, if you can't finish that Meraeador, you just kind of have to be able to survive through the thunderbolts, and then wildfire everything all the time. And the final fight against a griffin. Mardek fought one of those halfway through his run. And now... But Gloria can kind of just two-hit it with wildfire. Hasted griffin doesn't matter. Alright. And for her run, she gets the Leaf Charm. And Leaf Charm is plus to Spirit and Vitality. And we will get rid of Emerald Banger. Banger? Whatever. Which finally brings us to our little tin boy, Legion. Legion is going to be the hard one because he doesn't really have a lot of natural healing in his kit. Like, the only healing he has is Drain HP, which I bothered equipping. Because normally I leave the Shield Breaker thing on, but for this, he needs a little more juice. Raging Inferno. Now, of course, Legion's run is very heavily determined by how many skills did you get for him. If you have all the skills, like I do, not that bad. If you don't have his skills, you're going to be in for a rough time. Especially the AoE spell attacks, like Tsunami and Rage Inferno and all that. So, you know, I could have just taken Slank's Scarab, given it to Legion, so we could just regenerate every turn. I just thought about it. Eyeball. What if I Poison Sting him? For almost all of his health. See, I was thinking Earthquake, but the thing is, he's got some magic defense stat, Eye Orbs. So, and I conserve on mana using 2 Poison Stings over 1 Earthquake and something else. Guess I could have just auto-attacked him. It's not even an auto-attack, it's basic attack. Depends on what game you're talking about, I guess. But these guys are getting Earthquaked. Funny that Earth beats these guys here, but in Pokemon, everyone's favorite, ground does not beat water. In fact, it's the opposite. Black Eye. got a lot of magic defense. So I'm gonna try to poison sting him again. Pop. That wasn't that great. But what if I poison him on this poison sting? I did. Nice. And, oh, the poison didn't kill him? But what if I just let the poison kill him? Nah, we'll hit him. Heal a little bit off drain HP. Alright, Legion. Round 6. Earth Elementals. Not that bad, not that bad. They go down to Thunderstorm. Round 7. A Solaar Spirit. Look at this guy. He's got a funny face on him. I believe this is the first time we're seeing this guy. He's resistant to all the natural elements. Weak to dark, fig, and ether. Absorbs light. Has a butt ton of resistances. Is mostly slow. Is resistant to every status element. So... Sweet to dark, right? Yeah. So we're just gonna Blood Claw him, I guess. Oh, big 3k damage out of Blood Claw. See, I was almost gonna say, well, it's a good thing I have Candriothrope equipped. That makes my Gem Explosion Fig element. Almost nothing resists Fig, and some things are weak to it. Wow. And then I just realized, oh, I can just Blood Claw him, and then died. All right, Legion doesn't sleep. But the fish. Weak to dark, not weak to, but they are hurt by dark, light, and, oh, hey, weak to Fig. Wow. Gem Explosion! And the robot is asleep. No, he's not. Gem Explosion! Yay! Whoa! Yay! Round 9. A Griffin! Making its third appearance in these fights. Weak to fire, correct? Fire and dark. Fire and dark, you say? Blood Claw. And down he goes. Although now I have like no MP for this final confrontation. Round 10, a Trilobite Warrior. With I am lacking the ability to very hurt him. That's fine. This is fine. Because watch me do this. Acid? I'm gonna acid him. That didn't do much at all. Well, now we're just gonna punch him ineffectively for a little bit. Or not. Okay, time to... I never transferred the items! Uh-oh! Haste Juice! Punch him! Uh-oh. Well, at least I'm hasted, I guess. Ow. Don't tell me Legion dies like this. I'm sorry, Legion. I never meant it this way. Just critical hit him. Do something. Ugh. Legion! Fight! No! Cling to life, boy! You can do it, Legion! Be the hero we always wanted you to be! Just survive this, Legion! You did it! Legion, you did it! Legion! Woohoo! What a clutch finish. Oh my goodness. Oh. Congratulations, Legion. You're the hero we always knew you were. My carelessness almost resulted in a loss right there. Because if you do lose these runs, it's a game over. Go back to your last save, you know? Goodness gracious. And, Legion gets the Cog Charm, plus 4 to Strength, 2 to Vitality, 2 to Spirit, and 2 to Agility. It's a physical element item, you see, because Legion is physical element, so he doesn't get those resistances. There we are. Whew. Well, that was scary. Oh, Legion, I am sorry, my boy. I am very, very sorry. It's all because Gloria didn't give up her items. Um, oh, and if I didn't mention it, Gloria gets, what, cleanse from her charm as well. Like mass cleanse, but what if it was just one person? So you save on MP. Oh, okay. So, with that done, next up would be a super boss, I think. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go to fight a super boss next time. One of the two. There are two super bosses, and we're gonna fight one of them. I think we're ready. We're level... yeah, I did. Had to double check that I equipped that item. Oh, I can teach Slink Spirit +1. Ooh. Why would I do that? But I could. Anyway. Before I get too unfocused here at the end here, I will see you at the... No, I wouldn't be at the super boss. I think there's like a lead up to it. I think there's like a slight lead up to it. So, I'll see you to the entrance to the super boss lair. See you next time.